Exactly. And
real quick, Parker made a really good pitch for me to watch it.
Yes.
I would read it aloud, but I'm not pulling it up because I'm lazy. But Parker, I asked him to tell me why I should watch it, and man, he really laid it out for me. So kudos to you, Parker. We'll be having a show that's just about
Evangelion. Yeah, we're gonna watch one episode a week between us, and then we're gonna come back, and then we're gonna have those. What somebody like me that's watched it over and over again, and somebody that's brand new to see it. You know, we're going to have our extensive notes and,
That's right.
our lore and everything like that with it. Because I think it's a great show, and I think that it's going to be worth us talking about.
Absolutely.
Because there's not a lot of people out there that are talking about it, which is pretty cool for us, because we're going to be out there getting that talking going about it
That's
from other people.
Getting that talking nut on.
Getting balls deep in it, just like we did with San Diego Comic-Con.
Just like we did with every movie we've ever done a podcast
Yes, yes. Our extensive research.
Yes.
Now, any other podcasts you're listening to?
I would say that, again, I listen to a lot. If I'm just going to throw one out, if you're in, and I think I've already talked about this one on episode, but I'm not for sure. Out of Chicago, Hysteria 51. It's kind of a interesting show. It's two hosts. They always have a third person guest. Not always, but a lot of times have a third person guest, who a lot of times is the same guy who has his own intro music.
Yeah.
But they also have a third host who is a robot that they built to do stuff for their podcast, and he just tries to take over the world. And kill cats.
I am a robot.
It doesn't have that kind of voice, thank God, because I wouldn't be able to listen to it.
That would be pretty awesome.
But they do stuff, just random, some UFO stuff. They do just basically that parapsychology kind of deal.
Oh, yeah.
Stuff like that. And they're pretty funny at the same time. Out of Chicago, a little hometown shout out there.
That's cool. That's cool. I'm still, of course, listening to the Not For Everyone podcast. Those guys are pretty killer.
Yeah, I see them post a lot of stuff, man.
Yeah, Killer
It's
Rabbit
awesome.
podcast. There's just a lot of really good ones that are out there. But I mean, with all of our research, all of the time that we take for ours to bring you the best in podcasting, because we're branching out again.
Yeah.
We're definitely getting into our After Dark.
Yeah, that'll be out this week, actually. So look for another episode later this week, where we get in, again, balls deep into, a subject matter.
You know which one it's going to be?
I think that this one's going to be top 5 DC animated movies.
Should be, yes.
Yeah.
And that's where we really get into that one. I think if you really want to hear our pitch on our best ones, yeah, this is the one right there. If you like the DC animated movies, you'll like this episode.
Absolutely.
I hope.
If you don't, that's fine too. Just download it anyways.
Yeah, just download it, please. Thank you. Other than that, though, I think we really kind of got into this giant size because we're running pretty deep in the time. So I think I'm going to throw out the this week's mixtape because we're not going to miss on that one.
Absolutely.
This week, I really kind of looked at a lot of the female artists that I really enjoy listening to. So I kind of put in an all-female or even an all-female group or female singer, anything like that kind of a playlist
just
for it.
Picture this as that scene in Endgame where all the females come out.
Oh, there you go.
This is our version of that.
This is our version of that. So with number 1, I got Gloria by Patti Smith. Patti Smith has always been awesome. Ever since she hit the scene, she's always been awesome. Number 2, off of one of my favorite records from whenever I was a kid, which is kind of weird for me too, but it's Maybe Angels by Sheryl Crow.
Okay.
I think that was a really cool song off her second record. Then I got Liz Phair for her song 6'1", which Liz Phair's always been kind of in my life too. As far as
she had her own tour for a long time.
Oh yeah. They always did a lot of stuff. One of my favorite artists of all time and music wise is Kim Deal.
Nice.
And she has Breeders, Pixies.
Yeah.
She's been on so many different things, and she does her own line of singles that you can order directly from her.
Nice.
Which I got like 3 or 4 of them. This song is called Beautiful Moon. She pretty much records everything to tape. and then they master it
Nice.
through digital, which she records, I think, on 2-inch tape. So I mean, she's going old school with it.
Nice.
And there's in the songs that she does, even by herself, she'll play the drums and the guitar and the bass and then sing, or her and her sister Kelly will come in. And she'll just grab random people and they'll just record 1 or 2 songs, which is really cool.
Off subject, and I don't know the answer, and I'm not trying to digress from your mixtape.
No.
Have her and Jack White done anything together?
Oh, I don't know.
That seems like a match made in heaven for that retro.
Yeah, that would actually be a good collaboration.
There you go.
You know,
just throwing that out there.
Throwing that out there, guys. That would be an awesome one.
Get after it.
The song that I have picked for her is "Beautiful Moon," and that's off of one of her little singles. Another strong female vocalist and strong female artist is Bjork, which I have her song "Human Behavior," which we all remember the video.
Absolutely.
I mean, the video was awesome back in the day.
I always think of that swan dress.
Yeah, yeah. Who doesn't, right? That's something that you always just picture in your head. Then I have this other band called High Priestess. It's an all-female kind of heavy metal band, like a Sabbath female.
Nice.
And they have this song called Firefly, which is really, really good. And the whole record is really, really good. They just recently did another like split album with another group, the Karloffs or something like that. It was really cool. And you can order their vinyl online. You just go to highpriestess.com or something like that. Then I got Pretend We're Dead by the L7, which was really cool.
Loved L7.
Lana Del Rey is another female artist. I think she's been on the rise for the past 10 years. You know, she's been putting out quality
one
work.
That's played a lot in my house. I live with 5 women.
There you go.
So,
there you go.
Yeah, Lana Del Rey is definitely in rotation.
The Born to Die song is a really good song. Yeah. Then I go old school for the last 2 here.
Nice.
My wife is actually going to go see this person tomorrow, I believe, at Red Rocks. And it's Where Did Our Love Go by Diana Ross and the Supremes.
Nice.
We're going to get to go see Diana Ross. She's a legend.
Absolutely.
And then my last one.
Legendary Love of Berry Gordy.
There you go. Then my last one is, without a doubt, the strongest singer, female singer, or just singer of all time in general to me.
Can I guess? Aretha Franklin?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
I never loved a man the way that I love you. I mean, that whole record is awesome.
Absolutely.
Aretha, she kills it. Every time I listen to it, I have to listen to that record over and over and over again.
Good
just
stuff.
because I love it. But that's my mixtape for this week.
What's the name of your mixtape, Brock?
There's no name for it. I think Volume 8 for me.
This is Brock's mixtape, Volume 8.
Volume 8. I'm updating these on the website, putting links on them.
Oh, nice.
I've updated the website. I'm about to throw in some new photos of different things because I need to put some new photos on that I took at the Imperial Teen Show that I saw on my 40th birthday, which was a couple of days ago. They were a dream come true to go see those guys, so They were pretty awesome. They have 2 females in their band, and I really think if you listen to that newer record, Now We Are Timeless, you're going to like what they got to say on that one. But I've been listening to it since I was 18, 19 years old, so they've been in my life. I even found an old actual mixtape that I listened to today, and it had a couple of their songs on it with a whole bunch of Iggy Pop on it, too. So, but that is this week's
Femme Fatale mixtape.
Femme Fatale. There you go. Well, yeah, that works. Yes. Yeah. Hey, good on you. Good on you. Crocodile Dundee. So if you have any comments, questions, anything like that, hit us up.
Concerns, emotional outbursts.
Yes, hit us up on the YouTube. Hit us up on anything. If you have an idea for a podcast for us that you want to hear us talk about, definitely show.
Yeah, you can email us. You can hit us up on the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram.
Go to dropculture.com. Just look it up.
Yeah, you can even just go right there and leave us a message directly.
Straight up on our webpage. If there's pictures you want to send to us of you guys and your podcast, or if there's a podcast you want us to check out,
or
if there's
anything,
music, mixtapes, anything like that.
And if you're a budding musician, I am definitely help. We want to help support that.
Yes.
Feel free to send us any of your music. We're happy to. Maybe we'll throw together a little mixtape with some local bands from across the U.S.
Oh, yeah, that would be awesome.
That would be fun.
I think that would be great, and that might lead into another podcast that we have planned for, too.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing. We got a lot of podcasts coming up, and hopefully you're prepared to listen every day. Winter is coming. Yeah, because it is coming. It's right around the corner. And And now I guess we're going to wrap it up from the Drop Culture Studios. I think there's a lot of good stuff coming out.
A lot of stuff on the horizon. I'm interested in the direction for a lot of the different stuff that's coming out. So pretty excited about the next couple years.
Let's see it all happen, and you can listen to it all happen on our show. All right, and from the Drop Culture Studios, I'm Brock.
And I'm Dan.
And we'll see you next week. Actually, we won't see you, but you'll hear us next week.
You can't see us. Well, you could go to our website and see us.
All right, cool.